Hey, we're outside Gamescom at 2024. We've just been to opening night live. There are a lot of great games on show. Unfortunately, no Crimson Desert, which I was most looking forward to. Oh well, it happens. Hopefully, we get to see it in the next few days at the hands-on demo on the floor. However, there were some really great games. We saw the new look Civilization 7 at last. Looks like they've gone back to sort of a more relaxed, realistic style away from Civ 6, so that's really good. We also saw the new Black Ops campaign, which I haven't played Call of Duty for a long time, but I'm still a sucker. When it looks good, it looks so good. What else did we see? We also saw... We can cut this bit. Oh, Indiana Jones. See, I've never played Uncharted, so I wasn't really that keen on Indiana Jones. First person changes it slightly, but it still didn't seem to be something that I was going to be that interested in. Also the mocap, I always think the mocap looks just a bit awkward. I understand having a big actor like Troy Baker do it, like an iconic person in the role, but it just looks a bit stilted, and you have to see it in the flesh, I guess, for it to whether it plays out or not.
I never would have guessed that all these years later, I would be the one wearing the hat. But here I am.
Oh yes, of course, Peter Molyneux. Peter Molyneux was there as well, on stage. That was a massive surprise. Lovely, friendly guy. He's had a record of some pretty strange releases over the past few years, and Masters of Albion, his new game, been working on in secret for 3 years, does look interesting. It's like a black and white game. You've got the God Hand out in front of you, and then you can take control of your little heroes, a bit like in Black and White, where you'd have monsters and creatures, which is obviously more fun. The gameplay looked a little bit stiff when it got to the guy bashing people over the head with his club, but I'm intrigued by it. It's always nice to see a new Peter Molyneux game because they're usually quite bizarre. Oh, King of Meat, the new Amazon game. I actually played this a few weeks ago, and the co-op was really fun. There were people shouting and laughing with each other. I'm really intrigued to see where it goes as a game. It's obviously had a lot of funding behind it from Amazon, and you could tell from the high quality Family Guy-esque cartoons that we were given at the opening night live. However, I'm still not completely sold. I'm not fully sold on it. I think it's striking such an interesting niche in the market that it's going to have to be perfect. Otherwise, it's going to fall like Fall Guys, I guess. Oh yeah, Path of Exile 2. It was so interesting seeing Path of Exile 2 and Diablo 4 shown in the same gameplay showcase, because Path of Exile 2 just looks better. It looks so much better. The graphics, the gameplay, everything. I think the thing they have to do with Path of Exile 2 is really help it appeal to the casual gamer, which is what Diablo 4 has attempted to do. And that's kind of one of their leading things in their keynote, was saying we try to appeal all kinds of gamers. And Path of Exile 2 has always been a bit of a harder game to get into for new players, but it looks amazing. I can't wait to play it. Yes, Little Nightmares, Re-Animal. These games have always been ones that are really scary for me. I don't like being chased by anything, ever, games included. But this looked like a sort of a breath of fresh air. Again, we saw Little Nightmares 3 and Re-Animal in the same showcase, which is odd, because it's from the same directors, same studio. Similar, really similar, and yet Re-Animal looked like the better game. Oh, of course. And Dune Awakening was something that... there's only been cinematic trailers released so far for Dune Awakening. And obviously they always make the game look amazing. And then you go into the gameplay and you realize you're just looking at another survival game. Hopefully the pure power of the IP with the Ornithopter and the worms, the deserts of Arrakis, can hold the game together. It looks like a Conan Exile's Rust sort of environment, hundreds of players fighting over resources. It could be really good, or it could be another survival game in a year of so many survival games.